a special moment that on a Shabbat morning when a young man becomes a bar mitzvah, that he shares with us a Devar Torah, which is a commentary on the Torah portion, as well as an opportunity for Mitchell to share some reflections about the significance of this occasion. So we call upon Mitchell to share with us his Devar Torah.
Part of this is written, part of it is not, but anyway, I'll just get started. My Torah portion is Exodus, specifically the beginning in which the parting of the Red Sea occurs. Moses knew that God would help him escape the cruel, enslaving tyranny of Egypt. Moses knew that God was helping him and his people. How does he know, you may ask? When Moses was sent by Pharaoh to wander through the desert in dire conditions, he survived. The only possible and logical explanation is that God was guarding him. It means to me that people should never give up hope, never question God's power, never think God will stop helping you. For my bar mitzvah, I would like to thank my parents for all the love and support they give me, especially when I was having hard times with homework situations. They have done so much to make this day wonderful. I would also like to thank Rabbi Shulman for his patience and with helping me prepare for this huge occasion. It is very important for me to thank Maura Sharon for helping me with the Torah practice and her patience. Lastly, but not leastly, I would like to thank Josh for coming out here all the way from Boston to be the cantor of my bar mitzvah. Becoming a bar mitzvah means to me become a Jewish adult and inherit new responsibilities. Also, it means I can become a member of the Temple Beth Torah Brotherhood. I don't want to look at this as an end to my Jewish journey, but more rather a new experience, a new perspective towards the journey that is to continue. Shabbat Shalom.
I want to just highlight one other thing that was very subtle, and I think a lot of people saw it, but it says a lot about your character. You did it last night, and you did it in your Devar Torah. And it had something to do like this. There was a passage that says, and it could be read just very much, when the Israelites escaped the tyranny of Egypt.
I know where you're getting at.
You do?
Yeah, like where I characterize my voice towards the things that are in the paragraphs and such that I read, and how I make movements with my hands representing what is going on. Yeah, I don't know where honestly, I don't know where I got that from in my family. No offense. No offense. I'm just curious.
You don't have to explain it. But that expressiveness and that sense of not just reading the words, but expressing the meaning behind it with this sense of escaping the tyranny of Egypt. And there was passion in your sharing these words. And that's a word I would use to describe you as well. You bring passion, filling the expressions of Judaism with great heart and with your great mind. Yes. And not only with that passion, but also a strong characteristic of yours, Mitchell, is your inquisitiveness. I don't know of another student in our congregation who so readily raises questions. Whenever there's an Ask the Rabbi, you're there.
Yeah, like.
But not only last night, but in many other occasions, and I'll even share in our study together, you would ask me, what is this prayer all about? Or what's this verse from Torah mean?
Yeah.
Or sometimes there were questions that were somewhere out there like, how many Orthodox Jews are in England? And are there more Orthodox Jews in England than here in the United States? And I would have to go find the answer to that question.
Yeah, speaking of which, I have one more question, though. Seriously.
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, you know how we said we live under the tyranny of things in space? I don't quite get what that means.
Right, right.